Welcome back to Minecraft Bingo. This is Fetchr 5.3 by Noinizer, and it's time now for the 5 in a row bingo challenges. Let's generate a new random card. And we're trying to get bingo in a row, column, or diagonal in the quickest time possible. This is the first of the 2 5 in a rows for this episode. Not thrilled with the spawn point here. Kind of lackluster, but we do have a jungle. And we've got snow. But I don't see... Okay, there's a swamp as well. That's not really that helpful, I think. Unless the thing we need is a red apple, which there is not one on the card. Alright, so what do we need? We're not going to do the pumpkin pie, because I don't want to wait for an egg. I don't want to get string for the crossbow. There's a swamp, but we can't go for sticky piston, because you'd have to wait till nighttime to get the slime ball. No fermented spider eye, no open eye blossom, no to the light blue bundle because of the string. And so what else can we do then? It's not going to be an easy card, is it? Because it looks like all the rest of our choices have redstone. Right? So all of the rows are out. Both diagonals are out except this one, I guess. The one with the milk bucket and the redstone and the gold. Deep slate and rabbit hide. And what about columns? All the columns are out except this one. Dark oak sapling, deep slate, one diamond, kelp, and an armadillo scoot. Well, armadillo scoot's not terrible. Only problem is we don't have a savanna here. There's a ocean ruin over there. Is that useful at all? What does that help us get? Buried treasure, maybe? Some wheat? I think it really doesn't help us with that much, unfortunately. Ruin portal would be something, because then there's a chance for a clock. Something with iron would be nice, but I don't think we're going to dig up buried treasure just for some iron. Yeah, I don't know. There's not a lot to go for here, but I think we're going to end up doing the diagonal. It's not going to be fast, but we need 6 iron. No, sorry, 12 iron. Wow, it's a lot. 12 iron, because we need 3 for the bucket, 3 for a pick, and 6 for the rail. We need redstone, diamond, gold, and deep slate. So it looks like we're going underground. But before we go underground, we need the rabbit hide. Where can we get a rabbit? This biome here, I think, can have rabbits. I don't see any. But technically, there could be one here. There's also no tree here, though, so we definitely want to move. Where do we go for a tree to punch? I guess we could try out that way, maybe. There is a savanna. I don't see armadillo. Yeah, getting the rabbit hide is going to keep us from getting underground quick enough to get all these items. The other thing is we need iron on the surface so that we can get the milk bucket before we go underground. So there's definitely some setup to do here. All right, let's see if we can get it to work. I'm not sure, but we're going to try the diagonal and then just hopefully get a decent time on it. I need a tree to punch for wood. Where can I go for that? I remember there was something out this way, but it's not going to be close. Ah, I hit a dead end. Can I get up? Not easily. I don't even really know. Yeah, this is so slow. I shouldn't be doing it like this. Alright, stack here, and then... Oh, so close! I just need to get up a little bit higher. Stack again. Yeah, that's the problem with this terrain. It's just difficult to get anywhere until you have stuff. Alright, I see a tree this way. Let's go for it. There's some stone here, but I don't know if we're going to come all the way back down here for our stone. Where's the closest tree? This one? That was an ordeal. Almost 1 minute in now, thanks to the spawn point. And we still have much to do on the surface before we go underground for redstone, diamonds, and deep slate. Let's make sure we get 6 logs here. I'm gonna need all my tools and a furnace. Maybe even 2 furnaces. Let's see, that's 6 logs. We'll just go ahead and take 7. Let's turn this into a crafting table. And some sticks, and then we'll find some stone nearby. Maybe over here. Yes, this looks good. Make a pickaxe and start grabbing stone for tools. And it's probably going to be like, what, more than 3 minutes in by the time we get all of our tools and furnaces crafted. Let's grab a dandelion. I think we should try to grab a flower so that we can hunt rabbits a little easier. But first, let's make the tools finally. Shovel. I don't want to be without a shovel, right? Yeah, I need a shovel. And then let's grab stone for furnaces. 16, I think I need for 2 furnaces. Do I need extra stone for anything? No. No, I don't think so. So just the 16 for the furnaces should be enough. I'm sure we'll get extra later anyways. Alright, make 2 furnaces. And let's go ahead and make the boat and doors. And I need to chop 1 more tree, unfortunately, before we get going. This can be sticks, I think, and then these trees right here will do for wood. I don't need that much wood. About 8 logs should be enough. How many is that? 6? Okay, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll grab 1 extra. Alright, turn that into that, and now we go see if we can find a rabbit somewhere. I also still need iron. What do we go for first, actually? Maybe the iron? Let's grab a dandelion, because that'll work for rabbit hunting. Yeah. We've got chickens here. Does that change anything? I got a feather. I don't think that changes anything. There's cows right here, but I don't have any iron. I knew we should have got the iron first. Okay, maybe we can go find some iron, but we'll have to come back here to this jungle. See, we could have done pumpkin pie. I don't know, it's fine. I didn't know what it looked like over here, so I couldn't plan for anything. Alright, I don't see any places to get iron easily. But there is a bit of a desert, so maybe we try for the... Maybe we try for the rabbit first? I'm still looking for a way to pivot, but I don't see one yet. And there are no rabbits here. What about on this side? Even if we find a rabbit, getting the hide's gonna be tough. Doesn't always drop every time. So we might even need 2 or 3 rabbits. Which is kind of why I didn't want to go for it, but there weren't a lot of other choices. Yeah, I don't see any rabbits here. There's Lily of the Valley, there's Armadillo. I think I chose poorly. We could pivot now, but it's already 5 minutes in. I don't know. Because there's armadillo here, and we had chickens, and there's pumpkins. If I could have planned this better... I don't know, there's just no rabbits. There's more cows, which is good, but I still don't have the iron. And I don't have a way to get iron. There's another desert, but I still haven't seen a single rabbit yet. Let's see if this desert's any good. Pillager Outpost, that's interesting. Does that help us at all? What could we get there? Crossbow? But then what? What do we do with the crossbow? I'm thinking. I'm thinking I chose the wrong items to go for. Let's just see if we can find... Okay, there's a rabbit over here. You're a child. You're an adult. Hey, okay, alright. So we can still make this work, maybe. We just need to find iron. Where can we get some iron? I don't see any easy iron around here. There could be iron, I suppose, in the pillager outpost. There's a desert well here too, and I saw ocean ruin. Maybe we could pivot to the hay bale and the bookshelf? Is that what we do? I just don't know. I'm confused. Very, very confused. Let's grab a hay bale anyways, and the kelp will be easy. We just need there to be string. Let's see, how do you get inside this thing? Okay, the door was obviously on this side. Let's block them out and go up top. Hello, sir. Are you gonna follow me up? Probably. Probably. Is there anyone up here? No. Okay, that should keep that guy out. We've got wood, we've got iron, we've got string, wheat, and potatoes. Right. I don't know what I'm doing here. I think we're pivoting, I just don't know how yet. Okay, 1 iron. I would need blue dye, white dye, leather, and a lot of leather. Alright, I think we'll pivot to the row then, which means we need to try to do bookshelf, which means I need more paper. Yeah, I definitely need more paper. Alright, let's just go. So I need blue dye. Here, let's eat first. Where can I get blue dye? From lapis? From flowers, right? I think we need to go back the way we came. I need kelp. Alright, I got 1 kelp. And I think if I remember correctly, this way had cows. We can try to get some leather. I need blue dye. Where can I get blue dye? I also need white dye, but blue dye first. Alright, let's go this way, and is there blue dye here? No. Oh, there's a village? Didn't even notice that. Or maybe I did, but I thought we wouldn't need it. We could maybe get, what, yeah, we could get some help at the village. Okay, I've got all my leather. I just need blue and white dye and sugarcane. Let's go to the village. Plus, I think there was some sugarcane in the desert we can go back for. I should have grabbed it on the way to the pillager outpost. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of it right over here. How many do we need? 9? I have 2 already, so 7. At this point, I don't think the village is going to help me that much. If we can just find our own blue and white dye, we'll be fine. Okay, I think we still don't have enough sugarcane, so I want to grab more here. And then let's cook this kelp. And what else can we do? Let's go ahead and make the bookshelf. How do you do that again? Like this, and like this, and like this. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Bookshelf. Alright, bookshelf is done. Now I can make the bundle. And now I just need to dye the bundle. And we're done. So I need blue and white dye. We passed 10 minutes, but if we can find blue and white quickly... where can I get it, though? The blue is not even what I'm most concerned about. It's the white, because I haven't seen Lily of the Valley that I know of. Hello, cows. Cornflowers are not so rare if you're in the right biome. Let's see, we've got chickens here. I suppose we could just fight a skeleton since it's nighttime. I was hoping we'd be done by now. We definitely aren't. I'm gonna stay away from the village, I think. Okay, blue dye here. So now we just need white. So Lily of the Valley, basically. And I don't see any. It's kind of a rare flower. But let's see if we can find one. If we don't find Lily of the Valley, we just need to find a skeleton instead. Whatever we find first is what we'll go for. So far, I don't even see mobs spawning. Lily of the Valley... Let's see, I'm pretty sure the village won't help me. Okay, the skeleton right there, so that's what we go for. Looks like 2 skeleton, 3 skeleton. Can I get 1 to come over, maybe? That would be great. That would be perfect. Okay, give me your bone. No bone. Yeah, bone. Yes, we got bone. That's great. Okay, and then we just need to do this very quickly. So turn this into this. Turn this into this, make light blue dye, and then add the bundle. Hurry! There we go. Enjoy the fireworks. Time was 11 minutes, 57 seconds, and 22. So just under 12 minutes there. Let's jump into another challenge. All right, we need another card, another new card here for the second of the 2 5-in-a-row bingo challenges for this episode. We're trying to get bingo in a row, column, or diagonal in the quickest time possible. We've got a savanna village, mangrove swamp, mushrooms in the roof forest, and we've got taiga, lots of mangrove swamp. Wow. We've also got some ocean ruins over here, not exactly in the ocean, which makes them really easy to loot. I don't know what we could get there, but let's take a look at the card and see if any of these things will help us. I don't think we're going to go for the blue trimmed leather boots. Wolf armor is out. No geode, no diamond pick, no dispenser, no drip leaf. We can't do poison arrow or glow ink. So what does that leave us with? Looks like mangrove swamp doesn't help us at all because there's no mud on the card and no propagule. What about the village? No brown banner. What could we get here? There is wheat. There is a cleric, I believe, for redstone, maybe. So we could do the hay bale, but no, we can't do it really. So that's kind of out. No spider eye. Dripstone. There's not much left. I think we're going to have to do something unpleasant. Like maybe this diamond pickaxe? Could we pull off the column maybe? What else could we go for here? Spider eye? I don't like spider eye. And I don't see anything around that can help us really with spider eye, so I don't want to go for it. We can't count on armor trim because village and ocean ruins will not give us armor trim. We need a shipwreck or a pillager outpost. We don't have either of those things. We could do the diamond pickaxe, I guess. What would we need here? We would need copper and a feather. Where can we get a feather? I need chickens. Suddenly this village is useless. Are there chickens out here? No, I don't see any. Where can I get a feather? For the brush? There is iron golem in the village. There's pumpkins. We already said the wheat is useless. Is that true? Is it 100% useless? I think so. Yeah, we can't do arrow of poison. Dark oak sapling is easy. 9 sugar cane and 3 leather, 6 iron, and then I think it's got to be the diamonds. I just don't know how to get a feather for the brush, but let's see if we can get the 5 items in the second column from the left for bingo in the quickest time possible. I'm not punching wood. I'm not punching a mangrove tree for wood. There's no way. What's in this house? See this house? I'll punch these logs all day. Stone cutter does not help me. The iron golem could still be useful though for iron for a pickaxe, and maybe it'll get us partially toward the rails as well. because we definitely want to go underground. That's 6 logs. Let's get started with a crafting table and some sticks. We just need to find chickens. I think that's going to be the problem. Where can I get some stone? There we go, right over here. Some stone. I got a propagule. That's lovely. All right, give me a pick and let's mine the stone here. So sure, iron from the iron golem helps, but it's not going to give us all the iron we need. So that means we need to hope that we find the rest on the way down to diamonds. So we also need leather. I wonder if this village could help us with leather. We'll find out soon. The biggest concern, of course, is not leather, it's feather. Alright, let's grab... I need stone for furnaces. I suppose there could be a furnace in the village? A blast furnace would be nice. I didn't see one. But I sometimes forget what that house looks like, so let's just craft our own. Okay, there we go. Furnaces are done. Slide those over, and let's make a boat and doors. And then we need more wood. So I guess we're taking apart this house a little bit more. Then we'll go after the iron golem and look for leather, and yeah, cows and chickens are next. All right, how much wood did I get? Is it enough? It'll have to do because I'm in a hurry. Let's go. So no hay bales, don't care. Let's go for the iron next. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. This is a leather worker, isn't it? Right next to me here, I think. Yeah, it should be leather worker, which means there's a chest, but I don't think feathers can be inside. So what are we gonna get here? I don't know. You have... Oh, you're a Fetchr. You are a Fetchr. How much iron did I get? 5. Okay, I can at least make the pick with that. Cartographer, I think, has nothing I need. Empty map. No. Paper. I don't need it. Get rid of the propagule. And cleric is useless. So where do we go now? I don't know. I need chicken, and I need cows. But I also need sugarcane, I think. So let's grab some of that. At least I know where to find the sugarcane. And then we need dark oak sapling, so we should go for that next. That's not enough sugarcane. But let's go see if we can get a sapling. And I'm gonna need some help with this one. Alright, let's see if we can get up here somehow. Here, give me these blocks that I can't pick up for some reason. And then we'll just stack. And I hear cow. Oh no, those are sheep. Those are sheep. Alright, I need this sapling, but it's not so easy to get up there. So let's grab a couple logs, turn them into planks, and stack up. Alright, looking for a sapling here as quick as possible. Let's just punch the trees with our crafting table. That works every time, right? I'm really not... Okay, there we go. It did work. I'm really not superstitious, though. I know that it's RNG, so let's see if we can find some chickens using the same method. No chickens, no cows. That's just perfect. Fall damage? That's easy to find, at least. I see pigs. And... okay, there are chickens there. I don't have a way across. Let's see. Can I just at least make this jump here? Yes, I can. And then I need to get over to the chickens somehow. Let's see. One of them fell in the water. Maybe he wants to give me a feather. No feather, but wouldn't you know it? There's more iron right here, and we need it. So let's grab it. I was going to grab the rest of the iron later, but it seems like that's enough. I still need a feather, so let's go up here and see if we can find the other chicken that I hear. One of them's a child. You are not a child. And you have a feather. Okay, that's perfect. Now I just need copper, which I thought I saw copper already. Are we ready to go underground is the question. And the answer is no, we need leather. All right, let's go find some leather then, and then we can go underground, I think. I need 3 leather. And then some copper if I see it would be nice. I don't know where I'm going. This terrain is not nice. We're also almost 7 minutes in now, so we really need to hurry and grab the leather so that we can go underground. There's a village. Another village, I should say. Village number 2. And a cherry grove, and more chickens, which we don't need. And more pigs, but I don't see cows. No, I don't. Let's go in for a closer look. Now we could just loot the lectern if this is a librarian house, is it? No. No, this is not a book house. I'll take the food though. And of course there's a feather here for us, because we don't need it anymore. We don't need a bed either. No, I just need some leather. Aha! Alright, let's grab some leather here. And we'll go ahead and make the lectern before we go anywhere. I wonder if we should grab some more iron. How much do we have? 5 plus 2 is... I think we should just grab the iron from this golem. 1, 2, 3. Because I think it's going to be faster than cooking the iron we have. I could be wrong about that. I think that's true. I also think we might be short on sugarcane. So we should check our paper count before we go anywhere. Alright, how much do we have for paper? Yep, I have 3, and I need 9. How much leather do we have? Okay, exactly 3. That's fine. So I just need sugarcane now. Where can I go? Okay, I see sugarcane this way. It still doesn't look like it's enough, though, is it? Okay, maybe it's enough. Maybe it's exactly enough. I have 8 sugarcane. I'm 1 short. Did I drop one? No. Alright, well, let's just go find more sugarcane then. Shouldn't be that hard to find. This is getting kind of slow, though, and I still need 1 copper. Alright, there's copper there. Do I go for that? I guess I have to, and then I see sugarcane in the distance there. So let's grab this hard-to-reach copper. And we'll smelt it later. For now, I just want to grab it. Alright, sugarcane. Yep, right there. And then we can go underground for diamonds. We should have everything we need now. Oh, it's not going to be a quick finish, unfortunately. Let's do this and this. Put in some fuel here. Let's cook that iron. Yeah, let's cook the iron. I guess we'll cook food too if we have time. Let's make the lectern. And I need a new axe. What am I missing? Stone? I'm missing stone. Okay, well, I guess we are not making a new axe until we get some more stone. Copper is good. Let's make some food. And we can pick this up. I need to make the brush next. Right, and now I need the lectern. So let's make slabs. And then make paper. And then make books, and then make a bookshelf. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. It's a difficult crafting process here. 1, 2, 3, and that should be the lectern done. And now it's time to go get diamonds. Oh, let's make the rail quickly. Right. So rail is 6 iron, which we can afford. And let's also make ourselves an pickaxe. Oh, I need sticks. All right, let's go find diamonds. This is going to be maybe a little bit slow. Is there anywhere I just need to dig straight down, I think. So let's find a place to go underground. Is there a cave here? There is a little bit of a cave. It doesn't go down quite as low as I wanted it to, but we can dig from here. I want to have a bite to eat, but it's almost 12 minutes and I'm in a hurry to get diamonds, so we're just going to leave our health and hunger the way it is. Leave our... Oh, that is so lucky. Are you kidding me? I don't... That is... We just mined right into the diamonds. 11 minutes, 56 seconds. We came in just under 12. That is so lucky. I want these diamonds. How many more is it? Is it just 2? And then we can go back to the lobby. That's so lucky. We mined right into the diamonds we needed. Unbelievable. All right, let's go back to the lobby. And that is going to do it for this episode of Minecraft Bingo. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. So lucky. Those diamonds came in right under the 12-minute mark. Perfect.